I'm going to show you a right-leaning decrease. This is probably the decrease most beginner knitters learn first, and that is the knit two together. It's exactly what it says. You knit two stitches together. You do that by going through both loops on your left needle and knitting through the front just like you would normally. That creates a decrease that leans to the right. I'll do that again so you can see it. Okay, that's a fairly straightforward decrease. A left-leaning decrease that's also fairly straightforward is the slip slip knit, or SSK, and it's done by slipping as if to knit two stitches, then taking your left needle, going back through those stitches, and then knitting through the back loops on those stitches, and that creates a left-leaning decrease versus a right-leaning decrease. I'll repeat that. Slip the first stitch as if to knit, slip the second stitch as if to knit, take your left needle tip and go through both of those so that your right needle is going through the back loops of the stitches, and knit it off. So the SSK and the knit two together are done on the knit side of the work, and this is stockinette stitch, so this would be the public side of the work, or the right side. But there are times when you need to decrease on the purl row, particularly when you're shaping something like a sleeve. Sometimes you have to decrease on a purl row rather than a knit row in order to maintain your ratio that you need for shaping. So I'm going to show you how to do purl decreases. So the first decrease I'm going to show you is one that leans to the left on the purl side but leans to the right on the knit side, and that's the purl two together. Purl two togethers are just like knit two togethers. And so if I turn my work, you can see here that my decrease is leaning to the right on the knit side. I've knit across my purl row to where I want to make my left leaning decrease. And the left leaning decrease on the purl side is the SSP, or slip slip purl. You slip as if to knit those two stitches, put them back on your left needle, and then you have to knit through the back loops of those reoriented stitches to make the SSP. So the SSP is a little bit more fiddly than the SSK. But what you end up with is a left-leaning decrease on the knit side of the fabric. So there you now have 4 ways to decrease. You have 2 left-leaning decreases and 2 right-leaning decreases.